Ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Moses Itauma!
Right, lads, you both know the rules, so let's just have a good, clean fight, okay? Most of all, remember to defend yourselves at all times, all right? Just gloves.
Here we go, then the show rolls on for Itauma. Last 5 fights have lasted 6 rounds. 4 first-round stoppages. Could be different here tonight, depending on what Mariusz is in here. Itauma, the man Tyson Fury called the future of the heavyweight division, that was once that himself. He had the dream of becoming a heavyweight champion all those years ago. Wanted to be the first man to lift it, wanted to carry on the good work he did, the groundwork that Andrew Galata laid in the late 90s. But he didn't manage to get anywhere close to it, although he had his moments, and he certainly worried Vladimir Klitschko. But this will be a notch on his record, this, Itauma, if he gets this guy out.
If he can get rid of Wach early, or at any stage in a fight, I think it's a big statement. I mean, the world heavyweight division is already on notice about how good Itauma is. I'm just looking across ringside here and I see Alexander Usyk watching with keen interest, because it may not be too far away before this kid's an opponent of his.
Yeah, the demeanor remains calm, relaxed. His focus is on the goal. His ability to make it is undiminished. Talking about the current champions being in their 30s and saying, listen, once they're coming to the end of their career, I reckon I'll be able to take them all.
He started really well here. What's really impressive about Moses is hand speed for a heavyweight. There's not too many with hands as fast as his. I mean, he's only a kid. He's still a baby. We've got to remember that. He's still an improving fighter, but he's an unbelievable talent.
I think it's quite plain to see that Wach has clearly loaded on a bit of weight over the last couple of years. And there may be a lot of target there, but there's also a lot of target to absorb.
And I don't know, there's maybe not a scientific reason for this, but I always feel like the guys with a lot of kind of flubber around the midriff take a body shot a little bit better, actually. That might be the case here tonight, who knows?
Well, he's inviting Itauma onto him at the end of a confident first round here. And there's no doubt that he will have seen all the publicity, he'll have seen the fights. He knows the power that Itauma possesses. That's such a wily operator. He's got strengths of his own.
That counter's really good, you know, Timbo, when he's kind of just Wach's throwing that and he's just stabbing outside it and landing the jab. Lovely jab again.
Lottoland Casino sponsors boxing on TNT Sports.
Vitality rewards you for getting active, with up to 2 months cashback on your premiums. Woohoo! Move forward with Vitality.
Lottoland Casino sponsors boxing on TNT Sports.
We met Mike Tyson earlier on this year. Tyson told him, he said, listen, there are no bums in boxing, you know. You can learn from every fight, especially those that you lose.
10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 2.
Well, he was undefeated for 7 years. which is what, from 2005 to 2012, which is what got him the fight with the Klitschko in the first place. And you look at the people that beat him. You know, it was only Povetkin in the following 5 years after that. He spent a long time in his career where he wasn't getting beaten. That all, of course, changed back in November 2017. Since he's only won 5 fights since then.
At a point, he was probably seen as a bit of a gatekeeper for world level.
Yeah.
I'd say at this stage of his career, he's probably a gatekeeper for European level. But again, like we've said, I think if Moses Itauma, that was a lovely shot. If he can get rid of someone like Mariusz Wach at any stage in the fight, I think it's a statement.
Again, not taking any major risk, but again, the enhanced speed being shown to the full effect. Again, switching from head to body, and Wach is forced to cover up on the ropes here.
And that was what was really good about that combination. He was going forward, but he was going up and down to the body and head.
He didn't know where the attacks were coming from then, Wach.
Something else that I've learned about Moses over the last few months is apparently he is a real student of the game. Like, always watches boxing, always watches the old fighters, studies it flat out. He knows what he wants to do in this game. He knows he wants to be a world champion. And I think the kid will do everything he can to make sure he achieves his dream.
Yeah, and he isn't in a hurry. I want a step-by-step approach, he said. And that was a little open. Oh, down to the right hand he goes. Big statement from a big punch.
This is a big man. He just knocked. Look at the size of Wach. He just put him over there like it was nothing.
Feel the power, delivered the power, and he might end this before the end of this round here.
Plenty of time left.
And there's been a bit of look of genuine fear in the eyes of Wach since the start of this fight, and he cannot fend his man off, and the referee is going to stop it, and rightly so. That was taking considerable punishment, and there was nothing coming back. It's another very, very brief viewing of the future of the heavyweight division, and the man they're calling the most exciting man in British boxing at the moment.
Absolutely. I mean, I just made a statement about Dennis McCann previous to this, saying that probably the best British performance I've seen this year. Moses Itauma may have topped it. I mean, we know where Wach's at this stage of his career. He's not the fighter that he used to be. But to blow a guy away like Mariusz Wach inside 2 rounds, as a young man, as a smaller heavyweight, an incredible performance again.
Oh, that is absolutely incredible from Moses Itauma. Let's have a look at the way he finished that.
The body, look at how he's switching the shots, going to body and head, not getting carried away with anything. Knows what he wants to do. And the problem with that for Wach is he's no idea what's happening. When the kid's punching from all angles, you're getting nailed to the body, and then one's coming over the top and landing on your ear. This kid has it all in front of him. British boxing's not in a bad place at the minute, is it, Tim?
Yeah, he wanted out of there at that point, I think, because he knew that there was no way back. And all he was going to do was take unnecessary punishment. It was a good decision by the referee to step in, but what a performance. Rhythm, symmetry, sumptuous display of punching power from Moses Itauma.
Like we've said this, it really was a statement. To win this fight, you know, and do it so quickly, massive, massive statement. I think the world heavyweight scene is already on notice of this kid. They all know about him. They all know who he is. I think they'll all be a little bit more concerned after watching that.
quote. He doesn't make blasé statements, does he? But that quote, which I mentioned earlier when he said the current champions all in their 30s, the ones coming up, I reckon I can do all of them. And I think he's probably right, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he has a good shout at beating them all of them. But he's still young, and the mad thing is, he's still an improving fighter.
The official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes 30 seconds of round number 2. Our referee in charge, Michael Alexander, steps in to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and still WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Moses Itauma!
So still WBA Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. The big question is, where's he go next? And you would like to see him in with somebody that is maybe going to take him a few more rounds.
Well, look, I think the problem now is finding opponents for Moses Itauma. You'll have guys who are seen as gatekeepers, like Mariusz, Wach, happy to take fights because they're getting paid. I think we're going to see the best version of Moses Itauma when he's in against someone who's trying to win. How are you going to get someone like that? Who wants to fight this kid? I don't know. I'm literally scratching my head. Maybe a Dillian White. Is that a good opponent? I think that sort of.
Where he's in the house.
He's here.
He's
Yeah.
here.
I think that's probably the sort of direction that you can go for. And that could be a top of the bill fight. I don't know if it just made a fight there. That was maybe I have.
Well.
Moses Itauma